guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title, it is another monthly reset. So if you don't know what these videos are, they are kind of like finance, budgeting, admin type resets. They're nothing like spring cleaning the house or things like that. It's more of a financial sort of monthly reset. As someone who was a chronic shopaholic and in a lot of debt, we are definitely getting there, and doing these resets I think has helped me manage my money better and has helped me build up kind of some really good habits. So if you are new around here, hi, my name is Tyler. I live with my husband Elliot and our parrot Minty, who you may hear making little noises in the background of the video. I am downstairs filming this and he's very attentively watching me, very intrigued by what I'm doing. Just to preface, this is obviously just my side of finances. If you've watched a few of my monthly resets, you'll know that me and Elliot, who is my husband if you don't know, we split things a bit differently. We don't do a 50-50 split. We kind of have separate responsibilities. So my side of stuff is mainly rent and then any subscriptions and little bills that I have to pay. He mainly pays for like car, food, bills for the actual house. So if you don't see any of them listed here, that is why. This is just my side of finances. His side of things he covers. That's how it works for us, just having set responsibilities. As always, we start off with going through our planner. Anyone wants to know where this is from Papier. It's a little custom one and I've really been enjoying it because it seems to cover everything that I need, because it has the monthly goals section, the yearly calendar and the weekly kind of calendar planning monthly stuff as well. So really, really good. We will go through our goals for July and see how we did. So my first goal of July, which I'm very happy about, was to reach 25 subscribers on YouTube. Now, if you haven't watched any of my previous monthly resets, we had that goal for quite a while, and I've checked this morning and we are actually at 34 now. So that's a huge jump from where I was last month. So if any of you new subscribers are watching, hello, hi, thank you. And I hope that we can continue building this community together. So that can be ticked off, which makes me so happy because it's been sat there for a while. Next one is drink water daily. Now, I do actually think I've done this month. It's either I've done it every day or there's been like 1 or 2 days where I haven't done it. So I'm actually going to give that a yes to me because that habit has definitely improved, and we're just going to keep it. Just going to keep it going, keep it rolling. The next one is use treadmill for 35 minutes on work days. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I have not done this. I've definitely done more exercise this month than I have previously. I did some ring fit of the weekends and I've done some walking on the treadmill. I've done about 45 minutes to an hour when I have gone on it. Have I gone on it every single work day? No. Do I want to? Yes, that is definitely a goal that I still want to work towards. It has been very hot. I have been a little bit ill and just not feeling great this month. I know probably a lot of you will say, well, if you went on the treadmill for 20 minutes, you would have felt better. We digress. I've definitely done better than previous months, but we definitely still need to work on it. I don't know why I'm saying we, as in like, it's your guys' fault that I haven't done this. But that is definitely something I want to work towards, but I am also taking the mental achievement of I have definitely moved my body more this month than previous. So that's going to be a red, but we're getting there. Slowly and surely we're getting there. It took us months to do the water daily thing, so it's just a slow process to get into those habits. The top priorities I had for July was there was a event at my work that I helped run, manage, all of that type of stuff, attend, and that went really well, so that's good. And then the only thing on my to-do list was to order skincare, which I didn't actually do because I still haven't run out of it. I mean, if you watched last week's vlog, I picked some stuff up. I haven't actually run out of the 2 things I thought I was going to run out of, so that's not been done, but I have picked up skincare. I have done it for this month's paycheck. Yeah, so that was July. Very, very quiet month. Not a lot going on, to be honest. So now let's head over to August. This is roughly what she's looking like. You can't really see, but we'll go through it anyway. So, my monthly goals for August are pretty much the same as last month. Drink water daily. I want to do 30 minutes on treadmill on work days, and then I've put myself a goal on YouTube for 45 subscribers. If I can reach that, great, I'd love that. But again, I'm not like too fussed if it takes me a while to get there. My top priorities for this month are film vlogs. So I'm filming this on Friday the 26th of July, which is my official payday. So I've already been paid and divvied up everything where it needs to go. But tomorrow, me and Elliot are going to Milton Keynes and we're filming quite a lot of things. So I've put it as a top priority just to kind of hold myself accountable of like, no, we actually have to film this. These are things I like want to film and need to film. And then the next thing is exercise, and again, just moving body, getting out, all of that stuff. Any really notes we have is my payday is now I put the 23rd of August, but I don't actually think that's correct. I don't know. Let's have a look. It is, because it's a bank holiday. So I get paid the 23rd of August. Lovely. Nice long weekend at the end of August. And then the other thing I've put is obviously me and Elliot going to MK. It's like the only thing we're doing this month. And that is all of our kind of like monthly things. As always, I fill in my weekly sections for the whole month of any meetings I have, appointments, plans, stuff like that. I won't obviously show you that just because confidential stuff is written into it. But know that I do fill in that section of the planner as well. So that's the planner done. And now on to the bit that I think everyone actually just is here for, which is why I do it last, is the actual budgeting side of things, because I think that's what everyone is interested in. If you're like me and you like being nosy on people's lives, you'll be interested in this. So, I am in a job where my pay increases every year, and July was when my pay started to increase. So my paycheck was actually higher this month and it will continue to be higher. And then next year, July next year, it will go up a little bit again until I reach a max threshold. So my income this month was £1,904.54. I'm going to talk about debts. PayPal, when I'm doing this, was sat at £209.84. And my credit card was sat at £1,097.56. Now, I do have some very exciting news, and it feels like it's been a long time coming. I have finally paid off my PayPal. She is a PayPal credit debt-free girl. Do obviously still have the credit card, but that's fine. The PayPal has been looming over me for probably about 3-4 years now. So for it to be completely done and dusted, and bitch, I learned my lesson. I ain't using that shit again. PayPal is now done, which makes me so happy, and it will now just be working on the credit card. I will just say this for the next few months. Typically when it comes to this time of year, so like September to January, I put very little into my debt payments. Obviously I do the minimum payments, but I put very little into the debt payments. Essentially the reason for that is it's my birthday in October, then it's Elliot's birthday, and then it's Christmas, and obviously January is just the longest fucking thing in existence. We like to obviously do nice things for each other for our birthdays, and we like to do things for Christmas. And my credit card is 0% interest, so it's not gonna like have a negative effect as such. I know a lot of people say, well, no, you should just pay it off and then you'll be done. But me and Elliot want to enjoy that time of year, and we want to enjoy our birthdays together and Christmas together and all of that stuff. So we always make the decision to focus more on our birthdays and Christmas, and then the rest of the year is like paying off debt and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to be putting into my credit card over the next few months. It really depends on finances of financing things that we want to do, but it will be between £50 and £100 extra of my minimum payment. So it won't be trickling down as fast, because obviously the last 2 months I've been putting £200 to £300 extra into my PayPal, which is what's helped it come down so much. Oh, I should also let you know, because last month it was at like 600 something, and you're probably thinking, how the hell have you done that? I got a student finance refund. So over the last 2 years I've received bonuses from my from my 2 previous jobs, sorry. I received bonuses, which meant that I was charged student finance, even though I'm still below the threshold to pay for student finance. So I essentially got that money reimbursed, which was just over £200. So that went straight into PayPal, which is why I've been able to pay it off this month. That's why I'm not like, I should probably explain that so you're not thinking, well, that doesn't add up. Yeah, I had extra money, so I put it into that. So PayPal is now done. Credit card is focused, but not so much stressing about it as such. Come February next year, we'll then definitely start putting the big chunks into it again, but I'm hoping with me putting a little bit additional in, it would have trickled down a little bit. So after rambling about that, let's get into the actual finances of the month. Bills for the month is in things that, like, well, it's not things we have to buy, it's just bills, because there's subscriptions which we don't need to have, but we do. So this is like our core bills for the month. Rent is £875 as always. My PayPal minimum payment was £10 this month, so I put £200 extra into it to pay it off and clear it. Credit card is £28, YouTube is £8, Disney Plus is £11, Spotify is £6, Amazon is £8, Now TV is £12, Klarna is £40. I had the last instalment of a Pay in 3 for my treadmill upstairs, which was £59, so that's cleared now as well. Lush is £39, contents insurance is £20, and I finally got the invoice from my old job for, they did like a scheme where you could like finance things through them and it would lessen your tax. I don't know how it worked, it was a really weird thing, but when I left I still had an outstanding balance. They've only just sent me the invoice for that, so that was £42, so I paid that as well. And that came to a total of £1,159, which left me with £745. I have obviously just rounded things up just to make it easier. So the things that I've put money aside for this month, obviously PayPal £200, we already talked about that, that was one of them. For Elliot's birthday, I'm starting to slowly buy things for it, so I'm not having to have a really big lump sum come out like the month before his birthday. So we're like both trying to spread things out a little bit. So every year I get him a whiskey and a cigar, like a nice bottle of whiskey and cigar. That's kind of his little birthday tradition. So the whiskey I'm getting him this year was £68. Minty needed, I know I'm talking about you, I'm sorry. Minty needed another toy. He has a rope toy. He likes rope toys because he likes like preening them. He has preened it so much that all of like the tassels have fallen off. So I couldn't order him a replacement one because they don't actually do it anymore, which breaks my heart because he loves that toy. But I've ordered 2 toys that are kind of similar things where it's ropey and he can preen it and all that stuff, so they'll be coming to keep him occupied. And then he's run out of his nuke berries and we're trying to find a slightly better alternative. So we've ordered him some little jelly cups you can get. They're mainly used for reptiles, but you can use them for parrots as well. So we've ordered him just like a 6-pack of those to see how he gets on with them, and also some like dried goji berries to see how he gets on with them, just so he has something that's like a treat but it's not super unhealthy. So that came to £22. Costco, I've put £60 away this month. I'm not really looking to buy anything additional. Last month obviously we got the Skechers and stuff. This month it's just looking to be a standard month of buying stuff. Food shop, I've put £45. That's only because I owe Elliot £45 so far. and then tonight I'm paying for like a little top-up shop to take us till next week. So that's £45. Skincare is £30 I've put aside for it. I have ordered my skincare and it didn't actually came to that. It came to I think £24, so that's already £6 that's coming back into my overall pot. IKEA, I've put £40 aside for it. We may have to spend more than this. I need to, later on today after filming this actually, I need to go and like measure things and make sure that the things I want like are gonna fit on the shelving and stuff like that. I have plans, but I need to like measure and make sure everything is actually gonna fit together before I put money on something. £40 aside for that. TK Maxx I put £40 aside for. Again, I'm not really expecting to buy anything from TK Maxx. If they have coffee syrups, like really good flavors of coffee syrups, then I'm buying some of those. If they have like some nice candles, I'll buy them, but we don't really need anything for that time of year. Halloween is definitely a time of year where we have a lot of like decorations and candles and all of that stuff, but I wanted money put aside just in case I did see something, then I knew the money was there to do it. I have put £20 aside for Wingstop for my side of things, just because we're going to Wingstop and I want to actually like enjoy myself and get quite a bit of it. So me and Elliot said like, oh well, if we just put £40, 20 each, then that should more than cover it. We're not expecting to spend that much, but it means that we have them. Last thing I wanted to buy this month was Minted, currently on like a fleece and newspaper, and it's just not the greatest. Obviously when he goes to the toilet, he does it like outside of his cage, which is why he's got like a barrier around his cage of like newspaper and fleece and stuff so it doesn't damage the carpet, because we rent. It makes everything just seem really grubby and horrible, and yeah, it's not great. So I did some looking and we've actually ordered like a splash mat type thing which will sit under him, and it's like wipeable, so like if he goes for like a shit or something, I can just like get a wipe and clean it up, so it's more manageable and it makes the house look less messy. And that was £16. So that all came to £539, which leaves me with £206. I do have less than that available right now because there have been some additional things that I've brought for Elliot's birthday, just because there were some offers on stuff, so I was like, well, I might as well because I had the spare money. We are doing pretty good. We're in pretty good stead for the month. It'd be nice to have a bit more spare income over the next few months with not having to put huge chunks into like debt repayments, and then obviously we can continue that grind come next year. But obviously I'll let you know like what I'm putting into things in the next monthly reset. But yeah, I'm super happy that PayPal is done. It's just been a thing that I've had to pay for so long. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I know we're not there yet. We're so close though. Klarna, I think, has about £400 left on it. So hopefully by the time I've paid off the credit card, the Klarna should be paid off as well. So then we'll be completely debt free, which is the goal. And then I can start saving up for a teeny tiny little pupper if all plans go well and all permissions and stuff go well. But that's like future next year things to talk about. I'm excited to go out tomorrow and just be able to like spend money, and like if there's something I want to buy, I know I can get it. Doing things to make the bathroom more livable, things like that. It's just nice. And I just want to say to anyone that is in debt and has like a large chunks of debt, it does get better and the work you put in does pay off. Because if you asked me kind of this time last year when my debt was really bad, like, oh, like I want to just like go to dinner with Elliot, or I want to like just go out a day of shopping and like not feel guilty, or like, I don't know how to explain it. I have such a sense of relief and such a sense of control of my money, and also just a simple fact of I didn't realize how much spare money I would have every month when I didn't have debt payments. At times it can be overwhelming, but it does get there slowly and surely, and you do just start to feel more in control and have more freedom. And I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Someone's streaming outside. You do just get that control back and you do have that freedom with your money. Like when me and Lily were sat down like talking about finances for the next few months and like how much we're putting aside for each other and stuff like that, it was kind of this realization of like, oh my god, all these things that like we say we can't do, we can. Obviously once debt's been paid, we're giving ourselves like a little pay break over the next few months to enjoy the time, but that will then be like our full-time life of, oh, we can actually do like this stuff, we can actually afford to do all these things that we've wanted to do and said we can't afford to do it because so much of our paycheck has been towards debt repayments, if that makes sense. I'm sorry that I'm rambling, but I just want people to know that if they're watching this and they are struggling with debt and it does feel like just an endless black pit and you're not getting out anywhere, any progress is like progress, essentially. Even if you put £1 extra in, you've made £1 more progress to you being out of debt. And I'm obviously aware of how fortunate I'm in my position of I do have the money to put these large chunks in. I'm aware some people don't have that, but we can all do it, guys. If I've been able to do it and overcome my spending addiction and all of the trauma and stuff that came with that, then we can all definitely do it, and we can all help each other and encourage each other, and we will all get there. But yeah, after that long ramble, I will leave it there for this monthly reset. Let me know if you guys have any plans, if you guys have managed to pay off anything or you're really working towards it. Let me know if you're excited for the upcoming vlogs. If you haven't watched my last video, we have a IKEA vlog, a Costco vlog, and a Milton Keynes kind of just general shopping vlog coming up. And obviously there will be the Lush subscription box video coming up as well over the next few weeks. So if that all sounds like stuff you are interested in, then please do consider hitting the subscribe button. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Bye guys.